So we're doing some sketchy shit tonight. So this thing was cut off when I got it. So I just tested the black and white wire to see if this thing has power. With the extension cord cut, sketchy. I mean, why you got electrocuted, but sometimes you got to test shit. So found out it's got power. We got a dimmer switch to turn down the voltage on it so it's not at full power, because this thing just blows air like a motherfucker. Great. Be perfect for the back of the stove, so it blows out hot air out the holes. So we're going to get it wired up and hopefully it works. I mean, it works. I just hope the dimmer switch works and I don't get electrocuted. So here we go. All right, so we're plugged in. I set the one wire up. So I remember these two are live. Shove our black in, our black. We got the dimmer switch hooked. So I have nothing right now. So turn the dimmer switch on a little bit. We broke it. I think we shorted out the dimmer switch, I think. Hope we didn't. I don't know if I have another one. Yeah, we killed the dimmer switch. Damn it. I grounded out. A little piece of metal here touched and it shorted it. But let's see if the fan still works. Yep, fan still works. See if we can find another dimmer switch. So I wasn't able to find a reducer switch, so I'll have to go buy a new one. Sucks that I burnt that one out, but it works when I plug it in. It definitely blows some air, so we'll get this mounted on the back of the stove and we'll go from there. Alright, so we got it welded in. She is covering all the portholes. So let's give this a test. Plug the welder. Woo, that thing definitely blows some air. That's for sure. Oh yeah. Blowing hot. That's good. Wow, it really blows. This might warm up the shop a lot quicker now. So, that's how you do a redneck fucking blower on a wood stove. Woo! Yeah, we're definitely going to have to put a cage around this part so nothing gets sucked in. We might move the resistor like over to here on this side. I think that might be a good idea, so it's not that close to the heat. Or we'll just strap it right here. That's what we'll do. We'll strap it right to the wood. That way it doesn't get fucking hot. So we'll find something to tie that up with. I mean, I'd like a dimmer switch on it just so I can control the airflow, but it's definitely nice. That's all all the ports are freaking blowing hot air out. I mean, the stove's not that hot yet, but still, that's moving some freaking air in here. So that is good. That should warm the shop up. So let's see what the temperature is right now. I know it's cold, that's for sure. It's like 28 outside. So are we almost 50? So we're like at 45 degrees. So we'll check back in like 20 minutes. For you guys, it'll be a blink. So fire's going pretty good. Definitely blowing a decent amount of hot air. So that is good. It's definitely warmed up in here a little bit more. What are we at now? Now we're at like 52. So that's really good. I would definitely need a dimmer switch for it, but we'll get that next time because that one burnt out. So next we'll get a dimmer switch for that. All right, so we got a dimmer switch finally. So I can turn it off now with the switch and set my speeds so I can have it on low. So I can put wood and stuff in it without it blowing like full bore at me. Or we can just have it when the stove actually finally heats all the way up. We can just crank it right up to full blast. Or just turn it down so she doesn't have to be on full. So that is good. Hopefully in a couple days here we'll be able to get the gasket sealer for the 4-wheel drive case to seal that. We got spark plugs for the car. We're going to have to do the fuel pump again. I think the line that I have the pump on is drawing power from something else, so it's making the pump shimmy. So we will get to that soon once I get a day off. But at least we got the fan to work, so that is good. Which now we'll actually have some good airflow coming out when the stove gets nice and hot. But soon we'll be getting back on this and trying to get this motor to run a little bit better. I mean, she runs great in idle, but once you put it in drive, that thing's just like spitting and sputtering. So we've got to chase some things, and we will get that at soon. And then we'll get back on this. I've got to take the welder back over to the other property for the tractor. Get some work done on that. I broke a bracket on the front loader, so the one bracket snapped off, so I got to re-weld that and a bracket for the bucket. So we'll get to that later. But that's it for tonight. Hopefully in the next day or two I can get on this. I think we got iridium or platinum plugs for it. So we'll do that the next time the motor is cool on my day off. Then chase the fuel pump down, see if we have to put the new pump in, or if we can still just use the old one and put it on its own power source so it's not pulling power or something else pulling power from that switch. So that'll be it for tonight. At least we got the wood stove set for this winter, so that'll be good, because it definitely gets cold in here.